Okay, here we have our box all mounted up. I have all the wires ready to go. I'm going to show you how to wire a 4-inch box. And I'm going to show you the pathway the electricity is going to take for our gfci, for our plugs on our lights. Alright, to wire this box, the first thing I do is I get all my grounds together. And I line those all up. And get them ready to wire up. And when I'm all lined up, just like that. And for the love of Pete, use a wire nut on your grounds. That makes it so much easier if you have to add to it or take your box apart, add a wire, take a wire out, replace a wire. And it makes a good pathway for the electric. Suck your ground wire into the bottom as far as it'll go. The next thing we're going to hook up is our white wires. All of our white wires get hooked together in a box. But in this box, we're not going to do that, but normally all your whites get hooked together and all your blacks will get hooked together. But since we're adding a gfci to our post lights, the power is going to come through the yellow wire. And it's going to, here's your white and black, it's going to travel up to our plug. So what we want to do is make sure we use both the same wires. So we put our two whites together. Like I said, normally you would connect all your whites, connect all your blacks as a junction box. So they get hooked together. Now when you hook your blacks up, because this is the power coming from the house, make sure you hook it to the black that's in the same wire as the white, because we want our gfci to work properly. Okay. Now, power's going to our plug, power's coming back out of our plug into these two wires. And we're going to send that out to the lights gfci protector. Yeah, I forgot to grab there, guys. Hold on. The ground is the most important part. Tuck it all the way in. Okay, now the power coming back from the plug travels through this black. So we're going to need to wire that black into the wire that goes out to our lights. And that'll protect our plugs out there with the gfci protection. So we're just making a pathway. And same thing. The white wire going out to the plugs is the same wire coming from the gfci in the same jacket. Okay. At this point, I'm going to tuck all my wires into the box. I always go with my whites first, because that's usually what you have to troubleshoot, is the blacks. So the blacks go on top. Okay, I want to say a little bit about box size too. And these, I believe this is 2 1/4. I usually use this for 4 and 5 wires. I hardly ever use anything smaller than this size box. 4" by 2 1/4, I believe. And you can probably get a bigger box or put an extender on it. They do have smaller boxes. The only thing I use a smaller box for is a wire in and a wire out, and that's it. I never use those for anything else. Well, basically, the filling your box is common sense without getting into a lot about how many conductors are in or out. It's really all common sense as far as make sure you have your wires stapled close to your box. Don't crowd your box. Don't shove too many wires into it. Make sure it's loose. If it's not, put a box extender on there. And that's how you wire up a 4" box. And I showed you the circuitry to hook up our lights, the GFCI for our lights. Now normally if you were doing just a porch plug, I would recommend, if you're coming out to put a plug on your porch and your house is brick, I recommend you come out through the window, drill out through the frame of the window here. That's probably the easiest way out. If your house is wood, just drill through the wood and that's your way out. But through this window is probably your easiest way to underneath your porch to add a plug to your porch.